Alright, so find a save point real quick.
Now.
It's like 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes.
Good evening. Sorry, I had to finish a load of laundry. That is what my life has ended up being. I am building today. I am building the lakes of Kyrios, and that's pretty much where I'm gonna start. So last time I finished the arms and then the waist. What else did I finish? I think that's it. I think that's it. So, we'll get started. So it looks pretty cool so far. If you can see. This looks pretty cool. It's dusty already. Who would have thought that's gonna be the case? So before I do anything, I'm gonna just shake up all my panel line. Panel line. So I was doing 7 loads of laundry today. That's about 2 weeks, 2 weeks worth of laundry that we didn't do. We were either busy or I had a mental breakdown or I was sick. That was always fun, you know, one or the other. But yeah, I had 2 really rough weeks back to back. So I am hoping that building would just keep my mind off of all the crap going on in the world and in my life. So, let's see. So before I do anything, I am using both panel line, accent color for Tamiya. I'm using the black and the gray. I also have thinner and baby Q-tips, part separator, my comic pen, knife, and then a hobby knife, and then tweezers, just all here for me. So just in case I need it. So I'm gonna get situated, go find the legs. There is definitely something I do want to check after I finish building the legs is probably the connecting parts for the arms, because it's really shallow. So it's kind of like, is there a reason why it's super shallow? I mean, it looks fine in the freaking book, but it definitely doesn't work very well while posing because it pops right out. So here's my handy dandy already sanded parts. Sometimes I switch the legs on accident, so I'm not even gonna say which one's left and which one's right. Normally I try to keep it like associated with me, so technically this might be the right foot, but we'll find out real quick if it is or not. But all these parts are already sanded. They are already pre-cut. So I did all of that before I built, because I like doing that because it's just easier to just sit down and build versus having to sand and whatnot. What's up with all the sad kitties? But I hope everybody's week is better than mine. I had a COVID type of scare. Thankfully, my husband, who works for Travis Barker, gets routine COVID tests. So legit the day of when I got sick, like he told, I don't know if it's just like Those definitely do not look like surprise kitties. Those definitely look like very sad kitties to me. So like legit, I think 2 or 3 hours after he said that, when he went to take the COVID test, he took it twice because the doctor saw that he coughed. So he's like, well, just in case, I'm going to test again because, rich people can afford it. And so he took another test and they were both negative, but then the doctor proceeded to say like, hey, you have a cold. And so he told me that, and I was like, okay. And I don't know if my brain was like, go into meltdown mode and get sick, because that's what happened. So I got sick. I wouldn't say a fever, but like I had like, I didn't even say chills. Like it was cold. Even if I was like wrapped in a blanket, it was cold, but it wasn't like I was shivering. And then it would get really hot, and then I would throw the blankets off, and then it was just like on and off. At this time, I didn't get medication because we didn't, like by that time, the stores were all closed because of the stay-at-home order. And so I was like, fuck, what do I do? I was like, I asked him several times, I'm like, do I need to go take a test? And he's like, no, I like took the test already. And if you had some, like, you would have like symptoms like after a little while, so I would still get it even before the test. So I'm like, okay, whatever you say. And so I was sick for 2 days, finally got medication, and then I finally got better. But I'm still like kind of avoiding people just in case. I'm like, I just need to make sure I'm okay, because I'm more responsible that way. But yeah, so that was a little scary. I'm still scared about it. I'm just like, do I have it? Do I not have it? Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this piece. Oh, it's probably this bottom piece that fits in there. Sometimes they don't really... Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Oh, wrong way. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional at this point. It's that weak. Okay. I'm looking for this one. Goes right in here. Let's see if it'll snap in. So that was part of my week. That was I guess the least crazy part of my week. Oh, there it goes. So I'm gonna panel line this in the back here. But I want me some boba. Boba sounds amazing. I don't think I've had boba in like 2 weeks now. So it sounds really good. But then, funny enough, I don't actually like boba. I like the tea. So I guess I should say I miss milk tea. Just this a little bit. There it goes. Probably zoom in a little. Focus. Yeah, and then at the beginning of the week, we had a scare with my grandpa. Well, thank God it was only pneumonia. But, woo, it was scary. We thought he wasn't gonna make it, so I was freaking out, trying to figure out if I needed to head back to my hometown or not. So it was rough. So I'm glad the week is over. I have next Friday off, so I'm glad I have that. Because initially we were supposed to go to Houston, but that ended up not being the case anymore. Oop, I forgot my Kleenex. Oh, that didn't help. But some good things, and I guess they announced like a whole crap ton of stuff for Disney. I don't think I saw a lot of it. I think I saw somewhere in the large picture that they like posted was where's this other piece? I wish I could talk and look at pieces at the same time. Was Ahsoka was one of them. Okay. This doesn't close all the way. We have the Nutter Butter cookies. Nutter Butter. It looks like it goes this way. Yes. I can panel line a few of here. So before I insert this, I definitely want to clean up my panel line. Good. I'm glad you were able to figure it out. I think it's so much easier. Let me know if that's like way easier than other methods. I know once a lot of people like pick it up, they're kind of and they get used to like the pen itself. It's pretty nice. It does get a little bit getting used to, so. Did you just get it from like Amazon or something? Because I don't think they sell that stuff at like a hobby store. I highly doubt they sell it at a hobby store. So that goes downward. And then looks like this part goes straight in. Like that. It just snaps right in. So I guess this like moves in and out. So I'm going to panel line a couple of these areas like right here, 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 and here. Some of these are just connected parts, so we might bleed through, but we'll try anyways. Oh yeah, I don't think I saw any of the trailers other than, what did I see? I think I saw Loki. Not sure yet. But then I saw it without sound. I tend to do that when like I go to bed and my husband's asleep. And so I'm just like, I can't turn on the sound. So I'm just watching it just to watch it. So I didn't see that necessarily. I know where it left off. It's just I'm not sure how I feel about it yet because there's not too much information about it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I don't think that it makes any difference just because this part is just doesn't matter. It's kind of all this. So glad you picked it up though. It's pretty nice. I really enjoy using this method. I think I use this method the most out of all the methods that I have acquired, this is the cleanest I think I feel. Unless you like press too hard and then all the ink kind of just falls out. That's never fun because that's definitely happened. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna work on this piece. I sometimes forget that I zoom in. There we go. So I think we need this part. I'm trying to find. The only issue I have with doing the way I do is I normally can't find my pieces. Is this part? Oh, so there's a piece underneath it, but I can't figure out. Can't figure out if it is it this one? It looks like it. Yeah, that definitely looks like it. So I guess you like interesting. It's not working. Oh, there it goes. Just gotta wiggle it. Wiggle and jiggle it. So that looks good, and then this piece goes right. So this goes right on top within here. So I'm gonna panel line this and then this one. What other stuff? I did see a poster for the new Winter Soldier. I couldn't really recognize Bucky because he had a haircut. So that was interesting. What else did I see? I saw what else? I think I saw another poster. Oh, I saw a poster for Kenobi. That kind of looks good. I'm a little scared because they brung back, I forgot his name, the person that did funny enough, before he was Darth Vader in episode 1, 2, and 3, I like really enjoyed him, but I was like a teenager. I was watching him on some like, I don't know, teenage like drama show on TV. I was like, oh, this guy's like super cute and all that stuff. And then I saw him acting in episode, was it 2 and 3? I'm assuming. I don't remember if he was in 1. I don't really have great memories of those 3. And then I saw the acting in that. I was like, I don't know what appealed to me toward him. So I'm a little scared. I don't know. We'll see if his acting skill has improved any. So that was, I think, the other news. I think another one that I saw over the weekend was Smash was getting Sephiroth as a playable character. I don't play Smash because I get motion sickness. So the only games I play are like games that I can stand the motion. Sweet. So that one's done. I smeared the side here, so I'm gonna redo it real quick. This one's a little dull, so I'm gonna redo that one as well. Oh yeah, Maple Story BTS. I am a little afraid to find out how expensive that set is, because I kind of want it. I have a feeling that set that they have, like the full set, feel like it's gonna be like $50 at least. At least $50. I don't think it's gonna be less than that. So I might just buy the Jungkook, the one he designed for like the hat. I might just get that one, which is just like a planet. And even that one probably is gonna cost me $20. And it starts the 16th. So probably gonna play a little bit more Maple Story. But then League has the new pass, so I'm just like, my time is divided. But then it is Christmas time, so I do have like the week off. So I'm gonna be playing both games a lot. And then probably building as well. So I think I chose what my next build is going to be. My next build is going to be Grandpa. But the Gundam base Grandpa. Kaisa? Prestige? The KDA one? Battle Queen Kiana is pretty damn cool. I think I have a lot of her skins already, though. I don't know about that Prestige Kaisa skin, because it's a little weird to me. I think her and I feel her in shorts don't work out. I think but that's my opinion. Her in shorts just don't work out, because like the last time she has shorts, she's the arcade one, and I hate that one because it just looks so bad. Her splash art looks so bad. It looks like she's like squatting in front of the camera, revealing everything that she, has, and it's just like, I don't know. So I'm using Q-tip. They lightly soaked in thinner, but also I wiped it off with my paper towel, so it's not like sopping wet. I think I have the Louis Vuitton. I think I have the Louis Vuitton Kiana skin. Do I? Maybe I don't. I think I have the non-prestige version of that skin, which I really like. It's really cool. Sorry guys, I still have the sniffles. This is cleaning up pretty nicely. Using just the tip, the sides. I might have to kind of go over it again because I think I overdid the panel lining. Yeah. So I just want to make sure it's like cleaner. So I'm gonna try using this other side. So we'll see if another TFT pass comes too, because then my life is over. all of everything is gonna be over. I'm gonna have too much stuff to play. Well, in March we already bought Monster Hunter, so unfortunately I have the Switch Lite, and so I won't be able to stream that, unfortunately. I somehow can play that game minimally, thankfully. I think it's because it's like smaller, and the screen, even though the screen moves, doesn't move as like much as if it was like enlarged on a big ass screen. So everything's clean. So I'm gonna snap this. Oh, it kind of pushed it out a little bit, so I'm gonna push it back in. I feel like there should be a sticker here, but it's not telling me anything right as of right now. Yeah, it's not telling me I need a sticker. So I might panel line this depending. And then this one goes right on top. It snaps right on top. And then my hands are dirty, so I got cramp on it. So let me... This foot looks a little weird right now. Is this what it's supposed to look like? I guess this is... I always find it funny because it always seems like Gundams are wearing heels. It definitely looks like they're wearing heels or booties in girl terms. So we start with this one. Add on these. So we want this. Wait, I'm a little confused. That doesn't look right. There it goes. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks better. Then this goes right on top. So there's holes. yeah, pretty much stilettos. Yeah, there's holes in here, so we want that to go in those. And it goes this way. Snaps right in. So I'm going to panel line a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to panel line all of the innard, but being my OCD self, I probably will. I'm going to start with gray first. Make sure this is clean. Yeah, I mean, I think those might actually be the tallest heels that I have seen is from Iron-Blooded Orphans, which is super funny. You would think like they would design Gundam feet to be larger just because like you have to support the big huge mass of the Gundam itself, but it just seems like it's just like tiny heels. So it's just always somewhat funny in a way. So I have to be a little careful because the level of my ink is lower, so whenever I put the pen, it sometimes has like stuff here, and then I put my finger on it and it stains my finger like right there, and then I get it on the part. So and then everybody right now is talking about Cyberpunk, which I can definitely not play. But I've heard things on PC are okay, but things on like PlayStation 4 are not okay. It's funny enough because I actually at work we use something called Slack, which is similar to Discord in a way for like a work environment, and we have like an accessibility channel, which is about like providing services to the disabled and whatnot. And they were talking about cyberpunk and how they had to put like a warning for epilepsy people because I guess it was like causing issues. Wait, I think I did this the wrong way, didn't I? I did. I flipped it. Okay. Thankfully, that's easy to pop out. So it's supposed to be this way. Interesting. And then this part goes in up below. Hello. How are you? There goes the car alarm again. So I actually was so annoyed with that car that I looked up to see if I can get it towed. So apparently I could probably document how many times this car alarm goes off and then probably report it to the police and then have it get towed. So I thought about leaving a friendly, like, I wouldn't say friendly note, but a note saying like, hey, figure out your alarm problem within like the week, and if you can't, I'm gonna have it towed. That's annoying. Like, it goes off so many times. Like, see, I marked it again right there. I might need to go wash my hands. I mean, at least it's not like it goes on for 20 minutes, but I don't know if that's just as bad as it going off every, like, hour. I'm not sure yet. So this is still drying, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Same with this one too. Oh no, this one's a little bit. This is fine. So I'm gonna clean the inside first and wait for the outside part, since that's probably not gonna get covered. So. I know, like, the honking has been ridiculous lately too. I don't know what was up yesterday, but I guess somebody, because I wouldn't call it an alleyway, but it's like a street that's like made for parking, where you could like go within that street and then you like go into the apartment complexes, and you can fit 3 cars technically across from each other. So two cars on each side to park, and then 1 car in the middle. So if one damn car is for some reason waiting for somebody in the middle of the road, you can't get past it. So I guess that might have happened yesterday, and so everybody was angry, so it was honking all over the place. It was annoying. I think you get old enough and you're just like one of those old grandpas that are yelling at people to shut up. That's how I feel. Then I put this cap on. Let's look at which way. The square part goes on top. So it fits perfectly in here. I'm going to panel line this part. The gray. So I haven't really been watching anything lately. I think we started watching Selena, the series on Netflix. It's not horrible so far, but like I'm so used to the movie. I'm like so used to the movie, so I'm just like, you know, kind of still comparing it with the movie. The movie was great. Surprised it took me like forever to actually watch the movie. So far there's no stickers. So F14. What is this? For a minute there I thought my Q-tip was apart. Okay, I can't find this piece. Wait, did I put this piece in here by accident or what? Or did it just fall into place? It probably fell into place. That's weird. I mean, I'll probably still just... Probably does go there. Where is... Okay, so I'm hitting blinks. What is this part? This part. I don't see any part that's like that right now. Wonder if it like fell out. Gun pieces. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one here, so it just moved to another spot. Okay. So it's just inserts. I guess it just inserts in. I don't know how it's gonna stay there though. Oh, it snaps in a little bit. Okay, cool. Is the camera too dark? It looks darker than normal. I'm gonna pan line the inside here. At least the series for Selena isn't like a direct copy of like the events that happened in the movie that they already show in theirs. So it's like a little bit different of their life. My husband was also watching The 100. That's one very brutal series. For sure. It's a good series. It's very dramatic than what it needs to be. Hello. You done with your stream? Or you just popping in? Oh, I didn't even need to do that. So that's done. I'm gonna wipe off this before it gets too bad for me not to be able to wipe it. Okay. Did you get Minecraft to work? No, I did not do the front. I do too. I feel like I need to switch this top part though. It's like making my fingers really inky. Or I could be very Asian and saran wrap it. like a remote, the remote control. So I have to redo that, so. I missed this spot. Okay. This is a little hard for me to see, but I'm like kind of tilting it a little bit just to make sure I'm not missing any parts that I am missing. It's not leaking. It's just like whenever I dip into here, because like the level has grown like lower because it's like fits perfectly on the opening. It like sometimes touches the side, so then it gets ugly. This looks like this. I think this goes in. Look at my geometry. Like this. I guess it goes into here. I think. It looks like it. And then it gets closed up with this one. So this blade can move out, but it can't swing, it looks like. What's the point then? Sorry guys, I'm making sure like I'm not being dumb here. Well, there you go. Oh yeah, you can rotate it. Cool. Then you have to kind of apparently wiggle it back in. Okay, cool. So yeah, so this can rotate. You just have to pull it out. There's like a little of a slot that you kind of like, you have to feel it, unfortunately. You have to feel to like pop it back in for it to like kind of stick. Yeah, so it snaps in. And then this doesn't move at all. So it's kind of cool. Good for transformations. Looking. Just looking at this. So it looks like, oh, I think I was talking about what I was going to build next. I was going to build the Gundam base Grandpa. I think that's the one I decided to build because I have not ever built Grandpa before. So it'll be my first Grandpa, and it'll be special because I got it from Japan. So it's going to be a very, very, very special build for me. So I'm super excited about it. Super duper excited about it. I'm a little scared to screw it up, but I did just order water decals for it, so I'm curious because the shipping people said it would get here from between January and March. So I'm like, I hope it's January because I'm probably gonna hopefully complete it by that time. I can't say I will because I'm really bad at continuing to build. My motivation to build is a little bit lackluster due to mental issues majority of the time. So it looks like we are going to take a holographic part. Let's see what. Trying to figure out what this piece is. Seems like it's the two larger leg portions. So I'm gonna wait for these to dry because I can kind of see this is still sort of wet. So I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna look for my holographic part real quick. Pew, pew. So I found it. So I'm using it to score. I think both of these are the same. Yes, they're both the same. They're both labeled the same, so it does not matter which one I use. I'm just scoring it so it can come out easier and I'm not ripping it. Okay. Huh. Nope. That didn't work. Hey. Let's see if that worked. I think so. Okay, cool. So that's parts out. So I'm on this step right now.